വാനമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ നിന്റെ ജാലകം.
ഓ മനസ്സേ നിറഞ്ഞു പാടൂ വരുന്നുണ്ടിതാ.
വാനമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ നിന്റെ ജാലകം, നന്മകൾ പൂക്കും പുലരി കാണാം.
ഓ മനസ്സേ നിറഞ്ഞു പാടൂ വരുന്നിതാ. ഹൃദയം വിരിയും വസന്തകാലം.
ചിരിമാഞ്ഞ രാവുകൾ അകലുന്നു,
പുതിയൊരു സൂര്യനാളം തെളിയുന്നു.
ഇനി വരും നാളുകൾ നിറമുള്ള ശലഭമായി മിഴി തുറന്നുണരാം പ്രതീക്ഷയോടെ.
വാനമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ നിന്റെ ജാലകം,
നന്മകൾ പൂക്കും പുലരി കാണാം.
ഓ മനസ്സേ നിറഞ്ഞു പാടൂ വരുന്നിതാ.
ഹൃദയം ചിരിക്കും വസന്തകാലം.
മിഴി തുറക്കാം പ്രതീക്ഷയിലേക്ക്.
Let's welcome HRMA President Joy Kannarkat to officially inaugurate today's evening.
All of you to HRMA's virtual Silver Bells program for Christmas and New Year. Hope all of you had great Christmas and holidays. We usually get the New Year feeling with HRMA's Silver Bells program. I wish you all a happy, healthy, peaceful, and prosperous New Year, as the world is optimistic about ending the COVID calamities and risks in the new year. Talking about COVID, we all had to adapt to the COVID constraints. HRMA tried just the same. We adapted. You may recall how fabulously we began 2020 with the Silver Bells program. Then came the COVID. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the annual picnic because even the parks were closed. But soon our adaptation began to emerge. We conducted a coping with COVID seminar given by board certified psychiatrist among us, Dr. G.K. Palat. I helped him a little bit too. During the COVID crisis, when the food supplies were short in our local community, we did a fundraising and helped 4 local food pantries. Thank you, the benevolent donors. We recognized our healthcare workers in our midst who are our heroes, recognized them, expressed our appreciation with a token, a souvenir. Many of them told me they are cherishing it. But the COVID fight is not over. They are still doing the COVID fight. They are fighting it. So let us hold them high in our prayers, not just them and their families as well, and pledge our support whenever we can, as much as we can. Then we did have our virtual Onam celebration. And we did it with Paisam, Adapradaman. No Onam can happen without Paisam. When I think about that Paisam, ഇപ്പോഴും കപ്പൽ ഓടിക്കാം എൻ്റെ വായിൽ. We had a good program, and we also had the opportunity for our an entertainer from our motherland join us and forget about COVID for a while, Sergeant Paluruthi. HRMA was a source of support for families, for our members when there was a family crisis, loss of life, or a threat to life. We recognized 2 NASA scientists, from our own Malayali community, who were given national recognitions. Dr. Ranjit Kumar and Mrs. Susan Thomas. In our program honoring them, both of them gave inspiring presentations. Thank you, Dr. Kumar and Mrs. Thomas. COVID did not stop our Malayalam class. It went on virtually. We will hear about the Malayalam class soon and get to see the graduates from first grade soon. Right now, we are recognizing HRMA members for their support with a Biryani Hub coupon for $25. Thank you, members, and also thank Biryani Hub for their part in making it happen. Now, today, we have assembled to celebrate Christmas and New Year with our Silver Bells program. Malayalis are familiar with the saying, അമ്പലം ചെറുതാണെങ്കിലും പ്രത്യക്ഷം കൂടും. HRMA fits that saying, I think. This is possible just because of you, only you, the dues-paying members, the benevolent sponsors when we need support for a particular cause, sponsors, volunteers to organize the program, the events, participants in the cultural programs, and local facilities or organizations such as the International Church that, that allow us to hold our programs. Thank you all. In this context, I must say that HRMA in 2020 had only 35 dues-paying members, while we serve a much larger community. This number 35 is pretty much the same the year before, maybe one or two more, one or two less. But I urge all of you to join HRMA and support the mission to celebrate our shared heritage, to support the members, the kids and the adults as well as the local community in such a way that in whatever way we can help when a need arises. Membership has benefits. That used to be a common saying. So belonging to HRMA has benefits. Of course, the bigger benefit is the feeling of serving the community, but also has material benefits. HRMA always gave reduced ticket prices for members when we had events. And this year, we had delicious paisam free of charge for members. Now we have biryani coupons for members. So what I'm saying is that in addition to the psychological benefits of serving the community, joining HRMA has material benefits as well. Now, during the last 2 years, we have published a newsletter on the occasion of every major event. We recently published the most recent one is just published. So please read that online or whichever way we can, or whichever way you can. But at this time, I want to thank Ms. Anu Thomas, who is the chief editor of the newsletter, and her time, efforts, and patience is greatly appreciated by the HRMA. On a final note, I want to recollect, or I want to mention that HRMA is, as we know it today, HRMA is 4 years old. I had the privilege of being the president for the last 2 years. In behalf of the executive committee that has served you in the last 2 years, I want to thank the HRMA community for allowing us to serve you. The transition to a new administration will take place today. The new executive committee will be introduced later in the program. I want to wish you again Happy New Year, and let us relax and enjoy the program. While I say that, I want to request all of you to be a little kind and excuse us if any unforeseen technical issues surface. We have tried our best to make a clean presentation on this occasion. Thank you. And now I invite our Malayalam class teacher, Chanjal Rachel, to present the program and the graduates.